Hello everyone, we are back in the Commonwealth for another Fallout 4 mods review. These are just some small mods that I wanted to try out. So, the first one is called Maxson's Cape. This was a piece of clothing that looks great, but it doesn't have physics, so there's clipping. And the author said that there will be clipping in the elbows, but I was too distracted with the clipping of the legs every time I would try to move. So, I think that it looks good, but because of the lack of physics, I won't be keeping it. Next is the Armored General by Hoth Trooper 44. This is a mod I saw for the longest time and just never got it until now. I had thought that if this mod got taken down before I got the chance to download it, I would be so upset at myself, so I just went ahead and downloaded it. So, I think it looks great, and it has a bunch of different variants as well, which is also nice. You could make it like a brown color, have plating added to the outside, and there's also clean and dirty textures. So, you gotta get the original Minutemen General's costume in order to get access to this. So, I used add item just so I could check out the mod and see if it works. And I'm keeping it. I think it looks great. So, thank you to Hoth Trooper. Next is Plants Retexture by Rich. This is one of those great mods that I just don't understand why it's not popular and it has low endorsements. So, this is a retexture of some of the crops. It appears to be mostly the vegetables. These look great to me. I like the detail in the corn as well as the saturation in the potatoes. It's a small and effective mod and it's plug-in free. I recommend trying this one out because I myself am going to keep this one. Next is a save file of Joker based on the Arkham games. This was made by 99 Orazio. I think this looks great. It looks the same way in game as it did in the screenshots, which is nice because a lot of times when I use presets in this game and I add all the requirements, it just still doesn't come out the way I want it to. So he even made Nora into Harley, which is also a nice addition, and the save will place you in the pre-war sanctuary home right before the Voltex sales rep shows up. So I was going to add that murder clown face paints that we reviewed in the previous video, but I just remembered that it was for the females only, so that's a bit disappointing. We have to find some face paint to add to this guy. Either way, I think it looks great and I may use it sometime in the future, so I recommend trying this one out. Next is a companion mod named Hannah. We are not going to spend too much time on this mod because I couldn't get it to work properly, but I'm going to just bring up the mod and bring it to your attention because I think it looks nice and I think she has a custom voice. So there were some extra files that you could download to give her a custom voice, but after installing those, it still just didn't work for me. So she can be found in the Oberlin station, not too far from Vault 81. When I went to go see her, she had the dreadful black forehead that you see in some of these presets that I tried to use. So, they say that comes from an old preset that was made before the games got updated, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I just know that sometimes when I use these presets, they give me that black forehead, and sadly, I cannot use this mod. Maybe I could just replace the face, but as of now, I can't use it. So, warning, this next mod has a lot of blinding flashes on the screen, so if you can't handle that type of thing, I suggest you click off. This is a joke mod called Miniguns. This is going to make the miniguns and the Gatling lasers fire mini nukes. So for me, the miniguns didn't work, but that's most likely on my end because I have a few mods that alter the miniguns in my game. The lasers, however, worked just fine. At first, I would just fire just a few because I didn't want to like go crazy and have my game crash, but it didn't. It ran smoothly for me, and I just ran around, shot a few raiders with it, and then after a while, I just started going crazy with it. So you can give this to your companions as well, and they will most likely kill you while trying to attack the enemies. So I was in God mode the entire time while using this mod. And I think it's pretty cool because it does exactly what it says it does. So there's a few mods that do this and there's so many mods that do this in multiple Fallout games, but this is the first time I've actually seen it done with a Gatling laser. So I just wanted to try this out. It's a joke mod. I'm not gonna keep it, but it's cool.
On the balcony! I've got a group of settlers inside! The raiders are almost...
Hi.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Your money. All of it. Now.
This ain't my first mugging. And I'm just gonna say it. You're not that scary. Why don't you run along?
The goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy.
Okay, so let's come back to Concord before we close out. I want to talk to you guys about this settlement. Once again, another mod that I knew about for a while, but just never downloaded it until now. So, this is called the Concord Underground Hideout, and it's created by Dr. M. Wayne. The settlement is located underneath the Fallon's department store, and the entrance is located on the right side of the building through a sewer. This place is fully nav meshed, and it appears to be bug-free. The layout is just one large room. There is, however, a small room with 2 chairs and a table, but you cannot build in here. I believe it's just supposed to serve as a drug room. As I read in the description, a raider couple used to live here, so I guess they used to do jet. The place itself, it's very dark and sports a very similar theme to the railroad headquarters. You can place garden plots, stores, and scavenger benches in here. And since the roof is so low, you cannot place a recruitment beacon, so you'll have to get settlers from other locations and then send them over here. Provisioners also appear to be working without any problems, so I will have to give this mod a high rating because due to where it's located and the way the entrance is, it makes it less likely to have any bugs and incompatibilities with other mods. So I'm going to say try this mod out. I highly recommend it. If you like this video, consider giving me a like. It helps me out a lot. Check out my other Fallout playlist. We play a whole bunch of other Fallout games on this channel. And I thank you all for watching. See you later.